Hi, Carol Fitzgerald here again in my walk-in pantry. It's sort of a step-in pantry rather than a walk-in pantry, but I absolutely love it. Right off my kitchen where I can easily retrieve whatever I need. I have spices in here and cereal and flours and everything that I need for baking. So I'll give you an overall view of it and then I'll point a few things out to you. So I need to step out in order to do that. So canned goods mostly on this side. And then I have odds and ends over here, boxed items in the center. If you're ever going to put a pantry in, go 45-degree angle. You lose a little bit of space in the back, but I didn't have much choice in the matter because I didn't know how they were going to do this, but you have such a narrow opening here and wide opening in the back, so it's very inaccessible. I don't like it that way, so if you ever have the chance to plan a pantry, go all the way to that end and all the way to this end, so you've got like a 45-degree angle there and it's much more accessible. Spices over here on the left-hand side. And then I've got a couple of jars stored up there that I don't use very often, and pans here for turkey that I make at holiday time for my family. So small turkeys go in there. So anyway, okay, again, as I said, I've got canned goods here. I've got veggie soup in these hermetically sealed boxes. And then I've got almond milk over here on this side. I couldn't fit it here. That's another thing when you're planning a pantry like this, have it at least the depth of 2 or 3 cans, because then you can fit more on here. When I can't fit any more that way, then I add one that way if it's in the same genre of food. So I have mostly beans here, mushrooms, marinated artichokes, tuna for my family, and then condiments here, ketchup, mustard, pickles, olives, and I've got coconut milk down here, and then tomato soup on the bottom. And pasta I have in a container. I don't have everything in containers, but some things I do put in containers just to have it more organized. So here we go. I just have one little thing in this container. Bagged chips back there. A couple bottled items, mostly boxes here. A couple more bagged snacks for the kids. I have a container here for all of the tea. So I just pull this out with the various flavors of teas and have people choose. And then it just slides beautifully back on this area. And I keep the ones that I use most often right here in the front. And then I've got cereals back there and an empty container for cereal. I usually put coffees here. I'm at the end of my coffee, so that's where those go. And then a couple of other odds and ends up here. Flours. I've got my sprouted spelt flour here, whole wheat flour, an empty container in case I need that. Vanilla. This is brown sugar. I don't have it labeled, but I know what it is. A couple more bagged things here. Cocoa, baking powder, cornstarch, vanillas, and flavorings. I've got almond extract, rum, the different flavorings that I use, and then these are colors for Christmas. These are spices here. I don't have my spices alphabetized, but I've got them facing the front so that I can easily see what they are. I have mine organized more by category, so when I'm making spaghetti sauce, I come right here for oregano, Italian seasoning, and basil. So those 3 go that way. Somebody else put those in there because I never put them in backwards. Then I've got thyme and rosemary leaves, onion powder, the garlic goes right here, garlic powder, onion powder, and then mustard seed here. I put the cloves, and there's another clove back there. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice are of the same category, so those are all together. Then I've got mostly peppers over here. Cayenne, cumin, paprika, garam masala, another paprika, and some peppers back here too. And then I've got some sweeteners here. Agave, and then birthday things right here. Candles in a little container because they're small items, so they fit nicely in that container. And then again, just some bags, odds and ends of bags down here. So basically that's the pantry, and as I said, my step-in, and I absolutely love it because it's so convenient to my cooking. I have another area of spices too, and I'll take you over there for a minute. I just happen to have a drawer of spices. This is my drawer of spices to the right of my stove. These I do have alphabetized, and you can see I've got 1, 2, 3 curry powders. How in the world I have 3 curry powders, I don't know. I go to the store and I think maybe that I don't have it at home, and I've got all kinds of it here. Cardamom, celery, dill, fennel, fenugreek, ginger, bay leaves. I've got another dill here. This isn't going to fit there probably, so I've got that over here. But anyway, basically these are more alphabetized than those are. And they're a little different categories than the ones in the walk-in pantry as well. So there you go for my food storage. Thank you so much for watching. Please visit my website, veganrecipesforhealth.com. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you. Thanks for watching.